That dog hasn't moved in 11 minutes, hasn't barked, hasn't chased, just watching. Most people see that and think, oh, they're used to each other. But a neuroscientist would look at that dog and see something completely different. They'd see a brain mid-process, running calculations it was never built to run. And the results of those calculations, after months of living with a cat, permanently changed the dog. Not its personality, its brain. Gregory Burns is a neuroscientist at Emory University. He spent years putting dogs inside fMRI brain scanners fully awake. No sedation to watch exactly what their brains do in real time. What he found settled something that scientists had debated for a long time. Dogs don't just react to their environment. They process it emotionally, socially, with the kind of depth we used to think only humans had. And dogs that live with cats, their brains are doing something specific, something measurable, something that dogs living without cats never develop. Dogs are wired to read social signals. A wagging tail means happiness. A play bow means let's go. A lowered head means submission. These aren't learned behaviors, they're the vocabulary dogs are born speaking. But cats operate on an entirely different system. A wagging tail in a cat means irritation, the opposite. Direct eye contact is a threat, not an invitation. A slow blink is their version of affection, but there's nothing in dog instinct that translates that. So from the moment a dog and cat start living together, the dog's brain is running a translation program it didn't come installed with. Every time the cat moves, the ears, the tail, the body posture, the dog's brain has to make a decision. Is that a threat? An invitation? Is that nothing? Research published in the journal Applied Animal Behavior Science found that dogs introduced to cats before the age of 1 year were significantly better at reading cat body language than dogs introduced later. Not because they're smarter, because the brain is plastic. It rewires around what it lives with. And a cat is, neurologically speaking, one of the hardest puzzles a dog can have as a roommate, the amygdala hum. Here's the part most people don't know. Living with a cat creates a specific neurological state in dogs that scientists call low-grade arousal, not fear, not aggression. Think of it as a background hum, like a notification light that never fully turns off. The amygdala, the brain's threat detection system, stays lightly activated whenever the cat is present, not in alarm mode, more like I'm watching, I'm reading, I haven't decided yet. For dogs that struggle with this, it becomes chronic stress. Elevated cortisol, disrupted sleep, behavioral changes. But for dogs that adapt, the hum stops producing a stress. The cortisol normalizes. What remains is attention, sustained, calibrated, completely involuntary attention. That's what you're seeing when your dog stares at your cat across the room. Not boredom, not confusion. A brain in a state of permanent, low-level focus trained by months of living with something it never fully figured out. Now here's what surprised the researchers. A study published tracked hundreds of households where dogs and cats lived together. They measured body language, territory use, interaction patterns. And their finding broke what most people assume. In almost every successful cohabitation, it was the cat who established the social rules, and the dog who adapted to them. Dogs, pack animals, hierarchy readers, animals literally built around dominance structure, were deferring to cats, not because they were scared, because they learned to. If this changed how you see your dog, do not forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.